7:10 on this Saturday morning. I'm going to tell you a little funny thing about Coach LaMonte that happened during the commercial break. He saw a shot of himself on camera and he said, "Look how good I look."
Oh, I do. I do. Do you see how the light is just glistening?
Off the top of your head, yes.
And this color is appropriate for fall, too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so.
He's just keeping it positive, folks. Just keeping it positive. All right, let's talk about taking off the mask today. What do you mean a mask?
Halloween is over, but do you know why Halloween is such a big time? It has nothing to do with candy. It has everything to do for one day out of the year. You get to become something that you're not.
Mm-hmm.
And for many of us, we're waking up this morning and we're still wearing our masks. And this month, for the next few weeks, it's going to be extremely transparent, because I am going to open up my life and share a lot of things that have gone on in my life. And I'm going to try not to get emotional. But I believe out of my transparency will be someone else's healing.
Okay.
The more that I reveal about my life and things that I overcame, I believe that people will find the healing that they need.
So something tells me you don't wear a mask anymore, but you might have at one point.
Well, you know, the thing is that we say that we don't wear masks, but we all do at times. Even when we say, I'm no longer going to wear a mask anymore, a mask is that thing that we put on ourselves that protects us. It protects our identity, because many of us, I know that there's someone that's waking up right now and they look in the mirror and they don't know who they are. They're not happy in the marriage that they're in. They hate going to their job. Their kids don't respect them. The people around them think that they're living this great, dynamic, fun-filled life, but they are eating themselves up on the inside. And being someone that every morning I would wake up and I would look in the mirror and I hated the man that I saw.
Which is shocking, I think, for the people that are watching, because now you just said you love the man that you see when you look in the camera. I do, because it took me a long time to get to that place that I actually could like the man that I saw. And to come to a place in my life to say, you know, I'm not bad. And regardless of what people try to put and label my life, I'm not those labels. So it really got me. This is where my journey began, is when I looked in the mirror one day, truly, and I said, on the other side of that mirror, who am I? And I've asked so many people that, who are you? I ask you at home right now, who are you? And many people answer that question in error. Okay.
And the error being, we base who we are based off of our experiences, the roles that we play, the roadblocks, our occupation, or our responsibilities. Those are things that come into your life to contribute to your life, but they're not who you are. Because before any experience happened in your life, before any role of being a husband or a mother or a wife, before roadblocks, those things that you're currently experiencing and going through right now, before your occupation, your job, and even before the responsibilities that are in your life, you existed. You were someone. And the essence of life is trying to get to that place to discover who you are, and to return to that place that you were created for a purpose, you were created for a reason. And you're going to go through life and you're going to experience things, but we have to get, in essence, back to the person that we are.
So we have about a minute and a half left. How do we get rid of the mask?
Well, we have to make up our minds that it is so. First of all, we have to understand that your mind is your foe until you make it a friend. That's where the mask begins. It's how you perceive yourself. It's how you look at your life and how you view yourself to be. And it starts in your mind. You have to be willing to ask yourself the questions that you are fearful to answer. You have to get to the root of why the mask is on your face in the first place. You have to get to that place. You have to stop playing the blame game and have to stop getting into that place where everyone else is the reason why you have become the way that you are. The blame game actually started in the Garden of Eden, believe it or not. Adam blamed Eve for what took place, and he never looked at himself. And it's so easy sometimes for us to blame other people for where we are and not look at where we are because of our decisions and what we've done. And the last thing is to know your true story. There are two stories to every person, two lives to every person. the life that you're currently living right now and the life that you were intended to live. The mask protects the life that you're living right now, but unveiling and taking the mask off will show the life that you were intended to live.
It's a lot to take in, but I bet you have coach points.
Yes. I want to hear from people personally. I want to hear your story. I want to hear what you've gone through, what you've experienced, and if this has helped you in any way. Go to Coach, email me at coach@coachlamonte.com, and also find me on Facebook and find me on Twitter at Coach Lamont. And I want to hear from those on the other side of this camera if this has made a difference in your life.
We have put a link to Coach's Facebook page on our WBTV website. It's there right now, so it's easy to find right there on the homepage.
Took care of it for me.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, my friend.
We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thanks for sharing. Ashley, let's take a look at the forecast.
All right, still dealing with